And then if you look at the rest of the NFL, only 3 undefeated teams left. You know, Arizona, Atlanta, and Houston. I mean, I don't know how much I would look at Arizona being 3-0. Their defense does look very good, though, in the early going here. And actually, they have the second best scoring defense in the National Football League behind the Seahawks. So there you go. And as I said before, how the Saints defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. 102 points the Saints have given up this year. That's second worst only to the Tennessee Titans, who have given up 113. So there you go. The Saints have the second to last defense in scoring. Actually, they're tied with the Bengals for second to last. So the Bengals and the Saints are ranked 31st in scoring defense. So there you go. Your division leaders, you got the Jets in the AFC East. That's a bit of a shocker. You got the Ravens in the AFC North, who very well may be the second best team in the AFC behind Houston. Then you got the Texans leading the South at 3-0. The Chargers with an absolute, I mean, they got destroyed by the Falcons at home last week. They really did. And the Chargers are one of those teams where you never know what team you're getting. You never know which Charger team is going to show up. Is it going to be the team that blew out the Titans in Week 2? Or is it going to be the team that got destroyed by the Falcons in Week 3? And I don't know how crazy you could get about the Falcons. You know, people like to jump on the Falcons and say, you know, oh, how good their offense is and this. I mean, the Falcons are one of those teams. They remind me of the San Jose Sharks in the NHL. You know, they make the playoffs every year. They go 10-6, 11-5, and then they get destroyed. I mean, the Falcons put up 40, 27, and 27 so far in 3 weeks. You know, I mean, it's not exactly the 98 Rams, but hey, Falcons humming along at 3-0, first in their division. And if the Saints can't get off the schneid this week, which I don't think they will, I'm pretty confident the Saints will be 0-4 after this week, which is just mind-boggling. So after that, the Falcons have no competition in that division because the Panthers and Tampa Bay aren't going to compete with the Falcons. So the more you see the Saints struggle, the more confident you got to be if you're a Falcons fan. The more confident you got to be that your team, you know, could take this division and run with it, and they should. But we'll get a little more in depth with Week 4, preview Week 4 a little bit more in depth tomorrow. But we're gonna take a quick break, and then we'll come back, preview some baseball, get you ready for tonight, get you all caught up on the pennant races, as we're about 10 days away from playoff baseball. October is here. Sports Pulse, broadcasting live from beautiful Pennsylvania on a gorgeous afternoon today, discussing all the hottest topics in the world of sports. Thank you for listening. We're going to get into some baseball now. Broke down the NFL for the most part over the first half hour or so. Get into a little baseball here as we're only about a week and a half away, folks, from playoff baseball. It's right around the corner. So if you're in the National League, I mean, you ain't got much left to look for outside of the second wild card. Everything's pretty much set. Although now, after last night, almost like the Cardinals are now up 3.5 on the Brewers and the Dodgers for that second wild card. So I'm not sure how much of a shot you still give both of those teams. I mean, 3.5 games out with 9 games to play. That's a pretty tall order. As Milwaukee got blown off the field by the Nationals last night, 12-2, gave up 6 runs in the 4th inning, and then the Cardinals took care of Houston, as they should, beating them 6-1. So that's your National League picture. Other than that, the Nationals haven't officially clinched their division yet, but they have clinched a playoff spot. Now, they're 5 games ahead of Atlanta with 9 to play. I mean, it's only a matter of time. Unless, the Nationals just fall apart here. Blow a 5-game lead with 9 to play. That's kind of hard to do, even if you were trying to blow it. Nationals' magic number's down to 5. They've clinched a playoff spot.